The battle at Aosta in 778 took place in the context of medieval Europe, when empires and kingdoms were constantly competing for power and territory. At this time, the Frankish Empire led by Charlemagne, or Karl the Great, was in the process of expanding its territory and consolidating its power. Charlemagne was famous for his military abilities and strategic vision, and dominated much of Western Europe. His opponent in this battle was the Lombard army, a power that had ruled northern Italy since the 6th century with rich lands and great power. This war was not only a conventional battle, but also had important strategic significance in affirming the position of Charlemagne and the Frank Empire on the political map of Europe. This war for control of strategic lands had important consequences for the power structures of both sides for many years to come. Charlemagne always intended to expand his territory across the Alps into Italy, where rich kingdoms and territories were under the control of other powers. His goal was not only to expand his territory, but also to consolidate his power and create a strong, unified empire. With this strategic vision, Charlemagne prepared a powerful, well-equipped, and highly disciplined army to carry out the campaign to conquer Italy. He realized that control of the Alps would help secure the southern border of the Frankish Empire, while also opening up important trade and military routes. This campaign was also motivated by the need to protect and expand Charlemagne's influence over new lands, while also increasing the presence of the Frankish Empire in the region. The Frankish army under the leadership of Charlemagne was very carefully prepared for war. Charlemagne's soldiers were selected from the most elite warriors of the Frankish Empire, equipped with modern weapons and well-trained. They carried the tools and equipment needed to traverse the rugged terrain of the Alps, including siege weapons and mobility aids. Charlemagne built an effective logistical system to ensure that his army was always well-fed and equipped throughout its march. His generals and officers were also carefully selected, ensuring leadership and command in all situations. This preparation not only shows determination, but also demonstrates Charlemagne's excellent organizational and management abilities. The march through the Alps was a great challenge for the Frankish army. This mountain range has rugged terrain with narrow roads, steep slopes, and harsh weather. The Frankish army faced many difficulties in moving and maintaining battle formation. However, Charlemagne's determination and excellent leadership helped them overcome these challenges. He planned meticulously, used safer routes, and always had a backup plan in case of unexpected difficulties. Soldiers are also trained to deal with difficult terrain and are mentally prepared for any situation. The adaptability and flexibility of the Frankish army enabled them to overcome geographical obstacles and continue their advance towards Lombard territory. Upon entering Aosta, the Frankish army encountered strong resistance from the Lombards. The Lombard army carefully prepared for this confrontation with the participation of elite soldiers and experienced generals. The battle was fierce, with intense fighting between the two sides. The Lombard army took advantage of Aosta's rugged terrain to their advantage, but the Frankish army, with its flexibility and clever tactics, gradually prevailed. Attacks and counterattacks continuously took place, with the participation of both cavalry and infantry from both sides. The tenacity and fighting spirit of the Frankish soldiers helped them gradually overwhelm the Lombard army, creating gaps in the enemy's defense formation. Charlemagne's generals also demonstrated excellent command talents, making timely and accurate decisions to maintain their advantage on the battlefield. During the battle at Aosta, Charlemagne's generals used many clever tactics and strategies to deal with the Lombards. They make the most of the strength of cavalry and infantry units, coordinating smoothly between units to attack and defend effectively. Frankish cavalry units made quick and surprising attacks on Lombard weak points, while the infantry held the field and defended against counterattacks. The discipline and fighting spirit of the Frankish army helped them maintain their formation and attack strongly, gradually repelling the Lombard army. Generals also regularly adjust tactics to react to changes on the battlefield, ensuring that the army always maintains the upper hand in every situation. Flexible strategy and excellent leadership helped Charlemagne and the Frankish army gain a decisive advantage in this battle. After several days of fierce fighting, the Lombard army was defeated and forced to retreat. Aosta fell to Charlemagne and the Frankish army, marking an important victory in Charlemagne's campaign to expand his territory. This victory not only helped Charlemagne consolidate his power, but also opened the way to conquering more lands in Italy. The Battle of Aosta demonstrated Charlemagne's military strength and outstanding leadership, and created an important turning point in the expansion of the Frankish Empire. The capture of Aosta not only brought strategic benefits, but also strengthened the morale and confidence of the Frankish army, creating favorable conditions for subsequent campaigns. This success also helped Charlemagne increase his prestige and influence in the region, creating a solid foundation for subsequent conquest and expansion plans. The victory at Aosta marked the weakening of Lombard power in Italy and strengthened Charlemagne's position internationally. It not only opened the way to conquer more lands, but also created the foundation for the development of the Frankish Empire in the following decades. Charlemagne continued to expand his territory and build a strong empire, uniting many lands under a central government. The Battle of Aosta became a symbol of Charlemagne's determination and leadership in European history. This victory also strengthened the relationship between Charlemagne and the Pope, leading to his being crowned Holy Roman Emperor in 800. This event marked the revival of the Roman Empire in the West and confirmed Charlemagne's status as one of the greatest leaders in European history. This was not only politically, but also culturally significant, as Charlemagne encouraged the development of art, learning, and religion in his empire, ushering in a period known as the Carolingian Renaissance.